Hey guys, I was looking around on YouTube the other day and I was watching mob tower videos, and the comment sections are full of people asking for tutorials, and I know there's some good ones on there. That's how I figured out how to build this one, but I figured I'd make another one just so you have another resource to go to. Well, let's start. It goes all the way as high as it possibly can, and it also goes all the way down to bedrock. I'll show you that here in a second. But for this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to build the spawning rooms, I'm going to show you how to build the kill room, and I'm going to show you how to build the actual lava traps to kill. And you'll notice the way I made my tower, my access, I guess, chute, goes directly down the middle. I wouldn't really recommend doing this because it eats up, a spawning space in your spawn floors, to just put a chute going all the way up and all the way down. But we'll go down. So once we finally get down there, I'll start showing you how to build from the ground up. Alright, so this is the kill room. As you can see, there's just a lava trap in the middle of each section, basically right below. Oops. Yeah, the center of the lava trap is basically just right below where you put the I guess ridges in the middle of your channels, your water channels. And then, as you can see, the lava overhangs. The way you achieve that, and I'll go into more depth with that, I'm going to actually build one of these for you so you can actually really see step by step how it goes together. But you just put ladders down there, and the lava, counts that as a block, and so it just floats on top of it. And then they just get pushed into it through the water and burn to death. And their stuff drops down right below, comes down this channel, connects here, enters the swastika here, and drops down here to the collection chute. And that goes into a room down there a ways. Here's a good overview of the whole room. And when you're doing this, basically you want to just find your ground level where you want to start this killed floor. I like to start it about 5 blocks above where you begin to see the bedrock. That way you have some room to, carve your channels down, especially you have to go down quite a bit over here. And I should have made this one like another block higher, so I wouldn't be running into this stuff here, and I could actually make my exit chute how I like it. But here's the collection room here, and there's a strip mine down there. But basically just stand here and make money. But yeah, I'll give you a little more in-depth look at this room here. You start, and then once you find your ground level, you just kind of want to build these guys up first. Just put it in the middles. Just count from the edge here. It's 11 blocks, and this is the 11th block. And then on your 12th block, you put that. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks to that wall. So you just do that for every side. Once you get those cut, you're going to want to dig these channels, and these, just go right in front of there, 8 blocks long. Oops. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And once you have this 8 block long trench dug out, you just do it here too. They'll meet up about here if you just dig them straight out from each wall. They'll meet up, and then this is the most complicated part, but I'm going to try to give you a good look, because this is the part I usually struggle with, because I usually build these from memory instead of just taking a screen cap of just this. And so I'm going to look at this for a while. You guys get a good view. So there's the dead center of the room, and for each arm you just want to go out, dig out 3 blocks, dig out 1, 2, 3, 4, and you know, you can do a 5th. It's not really that big of a deal because if you see, you should actually just do the 4 so the stuff doesn't get stuck down there. Yeah, I did it right. I just must have built that one wrong. That's a great thing to have in a tutorial, right? Anyways, so yeah, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'll meet up with these channels, and that is all there is to carving out the channels in this room. And then the next thing is this. It goes down 2 blocks. And I just carved this out and placed these stones back over it when I was finished. And basically, this channel here runs all the way down here underneath this walkway. I had to start another one, another water channel there. I had to drop it down another level, you know, about there. And it finally exits here. And the reason you need this kind of long, I guess I'll call it a collection tunnel, is because mobs will not spawn within, I think it's 24 blocks of you. And so if you're standing here, you know, just standing in the middle of your in the middle of this, just collecting stuff, you're destroying the efficiency of your tower, because there's basically, I don't know, 3, 4 floors above you that cannot spawn any mobs because you're so close. And so you want to go at least, you know, 24 blocks, which is like, you know, 3, I like to do 4 full water lengths. But, you know, I hope I'm not going way too into depth. I know just most of these tutorials just skim over these little details, and I just want to make sure you guys see everything I'm doing. So bear with me, that I'm going to err on the side of boring rather than quick and exciting and to the point. And so that's the kill room in a nutshell. The water, I did a terrible job putting the water down, because when I built this a long time ago, I honestly had no idea. I was just figuring out how water worked, and I did a horrible job. I found out it seems to work a lot better if you just look at the corner 2 blocks up, put a bucket down, and in my experience the water goes perfectly out to the edges, and there's no weird stuff like that where you see all the stuff is getting jammed in there. Yeah, ignore the water in the corners for this. So, back up. I'm going to show you the spawning floors. Okay, here is a spawning floor. They are all identical to this, with the exception of what I like to call optional blocks, which they really don't matter if they're there or not, which are basically those and those. The reason these are here, just because I'm digging underground, and since it doesn't matter if these blocks are here or not, I just don't chip them away. When I'm building above ground, obviously these blocks aren't here, neither are these optional blocks here. These blocks right above there are this is the floor to the spawn floor above me. So if I knock a hole in there, you can see the ceiling in there. So yeah, these blocks are optional. It doesn't matter if they're there or not. So when you're building, definitely you don't want to put these in, or else you're just wasting a lot of time and materials. Same for these. And when you're digging, you don't want to chip them out because you're wasting a lot of time and damaging your tools. And so as long as you have this floor that's tall enough to stand on, and you do have to cut away this so they can actually fall into the water. But yeah, that's the optional blocks, I guess. For here, what you want to do is you just carve. Basically, I start at a point. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You go 11, and then your next one is your center point.